Another candidate who got into the mix on this was Christie. He said of the president's looming executive action, he called him a petulant child. So that prompted a response from the White House. This is what Josh Earnest had to say earlier.
I do think it's probably worth taking a close look at Governor Christie's record on some of these issues in particular to see whether or not he has changed his position in an effort to try to round up votes in a Republican presidential primary.
So it's interesting there, what Josh Earnest is talking about in this issue of gun control and Christie is that at the start of his career, the very start of Christie's political career, about 20 years ago, he was emphatically in favor of forms of gun control in New Jersey. In fact, in 1993, he set about to run for the state legislature in New Jersey. The Star-Ledger newspaper covered it. This is what he told them back then. He said, "The issue which has energized me to get into this race is the recent attempt by certain Republican legislators to repeal New Jersey's ban on assault weapons. In today's society, no one needs a semi-automatic assault weapon." That was what Christie said back in 1993. Now, he didn't end up running in that campaign. He dropped out before it, but then 2 years later, he ran for the legislature again. I think we can show you this. This is a flyer from that campaign. This is Christie advocating the return of the assault weapons ban in New Jersey as a candidate. Republican primary in New Jersey. Now, he lost that primary in 1995. He ended up years later getting elected governor. But Christie right now, when you ask him about this, he was asked about it about a month ago. He says he doesn't remember saying that. It doesn't sound like something he would say.
Doesn't remember the pamphlet?
Doesn't remember it. Yes, then somebody read the quote to him from the Star-Ledger and said, "Did the Star-Ledger get this wrong?" He said, "It wouldn't be the first time the Star-Ledger got something wrong." So Christie not engaging in this, but I can tell you, as somebody who's covered him and has covered him in New Jersey in particular, he very much was in favor of that assault weapons ban when he ran for the legislature.
So